Eddie, the wait continues for a first Premier League win here at the Etihad for Newcastle. What did you make of the game as a whole?
Tough game, as we knew it would be. They're an elite team, and we tried our best to execute our plan. We tried to press them high and make it difficult for them. I thought they did well against that in the first half. I thought we did better in the second. But when the moments came for us, we weren't clinical enough.
What did you make of their goal? Was there anything you think you could have done better to stop it?
I don't really remember too much about the sort of opening of it. I remember the final action, so that's one for me to analyse.
What positives can you take from this game going into Liverpool next, another tough one?
Yeah, I think the second half showing was much better. There were moments for us. I thought fitness-wise, we looked good. I thought technically we were off today, and I think that's probably where we lost the game. We turned the ball over quite a bit in comfortable areas. I have to compliment the back four because I thought we defended their transitions really well, and they had a number in the game.
What was the message at half-time to the players? Because obviously you were still in the game right to the end at just 1-0.
Yeah, well, we weren't happy with how we were pressing in that first half, so it was a couple of changes tactically, but more mentality really, more front foot, braver approach. You either go one or two ways here. You either sit in or try and get after them. We went for the latter. We really wanted to be ourselves, and we didn't quite execute it properly.
One injury in the game, Joe Linton. Nothing too serious, we hope?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he wasn't moving well when he came off, so fingers crossed he's okay.
OK, Eddie, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
Cheers.
Well, a 1-0 defeat for Newcastle. Progress from last season, which was 2-0 here. Is it a mark of how far they've come that they are going to be disappointed that they didn't go away with anything tonight?
Yeah, I'd say so. And we were talking before, I think everybody came to this game outside and inside Newcastle feeling, this is a great opportunity for them to come, given that Pep was saying his team are a little bit off the pace, fighting for a little bit of fitness. Ruben Diaz confirmed that again before the game. But it's just a measure of the class of this Manchester City team that they can kind of just chill through games a little bit. It looks like they don't get out of first gear, and then they've just got the ability to just punch you, bang, knock you back off when you're sitting there thinking that you're in the game still. And they've done that again today. And when you've got players of the calibre of a Haaland who can score goals, and a Foden who comes in and he takes a responsibility on like he did today, that's the depth you look at and you think, wow, this is a team. Obviously, there's no surprise when you see the result today.
They haven't been at their absolute best. They've won both their Premier League games. They've gone out to Athens, lifted the Super Cup. Does that just show the size of the challenge for everybody else in this league?
Yeah, without doubt. I mean, with a week's rest, just imagine. I think it's the way they played the game as well. They conserved their energy in the right times. I thought Rodri and Kovacic as well in midfield. I know Phil Foden will get the plaudits, but I just thought they just dictated the tempo of the game. They were relaxed. They never looked like they were ever rushed. And City played at their own tempo. And I think when you play at that tempo like that, or dictate the tempo, you're not in any trouble or worried about fatigue.
We keep talking about fatigue and the quick turnaround. Why do you think he didn't make any subs tonight?
I don't know, it's weird. I think most other managers probably make a sub, but he finds a way. Their team's in good rhythm, and he's secure with the players that he's got out there, and they never looked really off their feet in terms of fitness either, so I don't think he thought, I need to change anything. But again, we were saying to it before the game, what difference can he make this season with his team, given the players that he's lost? And John Stones goes out injured, we didn't speak about, who was a revelation last season. Akanji then goes into midfield. Centre-half, if they bought from Dortmund in Germany, never played in midfield, I wouldn't imagine. Comfortable, doesn't look exposed in there. It's every couple of months you're coming up with something new and getting players to play out a position that still look comfortable. And that's a testament to him and the coaching staff.
Yeah, it was interesting hearing him talk about the amount of different positions he's played in, but he's so versatile. Let's have a look at that goal then, because, Peter, it was scored brilliantly by Alvarez.